In the times I struggle, I have to remind myself, like, this is such a blessing and such a gift that, like, you can't take anything for granted. Finally, everything started opening up again. We started to be able to play games again. And it was that spring when I was like, man, like, something is just not right. As an athlete, you're told push through the pain, and I dealt with it until I, like, physically could not anymore.
Used to hitting. As we get another block here on the near side, Izzy Schauer.
In the moment, I was like, man, what am I gonna do? Like, I have at least a year recovery ahead of me. Like, volleyball had been my whole life up to this point, and that was my identity, and I wasn't ready to let go of it, obviously. At the very beginning of the process, we were expecting that I might be back for senior night, and that was a really scary thought. She was one of my biggest support people going through everything. When she was gone and the team was gone, I was like, man, like, it was really them that made everything so special. When you're by yourself, I feel like it's a lot easier to give up on things. But when you have people next to you, pushing you, making you better, it's just so much easier to bring out the best in yourself. And when I had phone calls with my surgeon, we were like, so, like, what's the timeline look like? He's like, when do you play? And I was like, oh, we usually start in August or whatever. I was like, I don't need to be back for preseason, but, like, I just really want to be back for season. He goes, oh, you're gonna be fine. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah. He's like, you got it? And I was like, yeah, I do got it, okay. I really kind of leaned on the word resilient as a word of my entire life. The first time I kind of was reflecting on the entire journey and process was when Laura started her blog. As we started talking about it, Laura's like, look at how far you've come. And that was before I even had my second hip surgery. And so I was like, you know what? When things get tough, I just look at myself, I'm like, you are resilient. And that's something you can be super proud of.